Well, we've just been for a visit to the Marivent Gardens, and well, they're small, but certainly for us it was worth a visit, and we'll be back when the plants are all in bloom. We're going to carry on our little walk this morning. We're just going to go into Cala, see if we can find somewhere to have a coffee. Sounds like a good idea.
Different variety.
So inside the gardens we did actually see a huge bird of paradise, bigger than the biggest one I've ever seen, probably 20 foot tall. We have one at home which is about 5 feet tall. It's quite a big plant, and well, we've just seen one there outside the bar. On our left we've got the wall which hides the garden from the road. Behind that there's actually a steel fence as well, lots of security cameras, lots of construction work going on around here. This is where I work. Some people have asked me which school I teach at. Well, this is it. This is the Belvedere International College, which is the oldest, the original international college here in Mallorca, set up in the 1950s, long before I arrived. And my classroom's up there right on the top floor. I have the chemistry lab that looks down onto the gardens and the palace. This is Belvedere International College, and it's February 2022, 17th. It's a really warm day. Hope we get a chance to see a thermometer on the outside, but my guess is we're hitting 20 degrees. I've got a jacket on and I wish I hadn't. I didn't even put a jumper on this morning, so it really is warm. Interesting building over the side, over the other side there. The left-hand part used to be a garage where you could have your car fixed, and the right-hand side has been all sorts of restaurants.
Used to be Chinese.
Used to be a Chinese, yeah. It's been various things, but it's a really interesting place. We have actually eaten there, and the roof you can't see from here, but it's got very interesting tiles on. Maybe one day I'll take a photograph from my classroom because it looks down onto the roof. And you can see graffiti. It's one of the things we are plagued with here in Mallorca. I don't really think the council do quite enough to get rid of it. So here we're on the outskirts of Palma, but even in the city, in the middle of the city, there's just way too much of this graffiti that they don't seem to deal with at all. Not sure how they do it. They're unlikely, I suppose, to catch the perpetrators, but it really should be, I don't know, painted over or removed somehow. So in the past, Cala, being on the edge of Palma, has been quite a sought after area, but certainly since we've been here, I wouldn't say it's very much a sought after area, and it's become a little bit run down, certainly a little bit noisy. Oh, we've got the trikes. There's Batman and Robin, and a few more along the way. More examples of the graffiti that really need to be removed. We're going to cross over. Some of the graffiti is quite artistic. The dog in front is quite well drawn, I think. But the rest just seems to be kids messing up their environment. And maybe it's just something that we need to educate children against. I can't imagine anyone actually thinks that's nice, even the people who put it there. But anyway, we are moving on into Cala, and we're actually very, very close to the sea. This has just stopped me. Whoa, yeah, we can look down there and we can see the really clear waters of the Mediterranean by the beach of Cala. So we go a little bit further, we'll get a better view of that. The beach down there is on the west of Palma. It's the first really big sandy beach that you come to, and gets very popular with the locals. During the COVID times, we were getting people turfed off the beach. The beaches were being closed because they were getting too busy. The police would only allow a certain number of people to go down to the beach, and once that number exceeded, then they closed the beach. Everyone got turfed out. Very popular with surfers. When the wind's in the right direction, the surf will be up. Let's take another look down there, and you can see we've got a few waves today. See just how clear the water is, and it really is a pretty sandy beach. Imagine having a house perched on the cliffside here. Must have fantastic views. But just around the corner we come to the hotel. This is the Nixie Palace Hotel, 5-star hotel, luxury hotel. You can see the balconies there, all in the sun, overlooking the beach. We've been down here when the football team are playing at home. Sometimes they go and stay at a hotel. I think they always stay in a hotel. This is one of the hotels that sometimes they stay at, and we've actually come down to see the Real Mallorca football team leaving to get onto their coach to go to the match. We only did that actually when no supporters were allowed. So for a time they were playing the matches behind locked doors, and we had to watch them on the TV. But we did manage to see some of the players leaving the hotel here and getting on the coach to go to the match. Thankfully the grounds are open now and supporters are allowed in, and I had a comment on one of the videos that I put up the other day of Real Mallorca, and we had a match on Monday night, cold Monday night, and we won 3-2. So great result. But one of the comments said there seems to be not many people in the crowd, and I replied by saying, well, it was a Monday night, it was 9 o'clock and it's pretty cold, and so you might not expect. What I forgot to say was actually limited on the crowds that we can have. Initially it was a 50% capacity. Now they're allowed to have 75% capacity. From March the 4th the rules will change again, and from March the 4th we're going up to 100% capacity. So guess what our first match is after March the 4th? Well, it's Real Madrid. So I can imagine that one is going to be absolutely packed. And one of the sad things, I don't know, sad, I suppose it's just a fact of life, is that the tickets will be horrendously expensive. One of the matches that we had that was really popular, I think the seats where we sit were going for something like 250 euros, which prohibits a lot of really good fans who might want to go from going to these matches. So I wouldn't be surprised if we were into similar sort of prices, especially with it being Real Madrid, and Real Madrid are flying high. And we actually beat Real Madrid not too long ago, so I'll have to look that one up to find out exactly when we did beat Real Madrid, but I'm sure we did. And our friend Monroe will tell me. He writes in the Daily Bulletin, and he does the fans' view, and is our local expert and font of knowledge regarding Real Mallorca and Spanish football in general. So we've actually, as far as the football is concerned, we've got quite a few matches coming up over the next few days, and it's going to be a busy time for the team. Fortunately, we're doing a little bit better than we were. We signed some new players, and new goalkeeper Rico is doing well. There's a little bit of news that one of the European teams, I think it might be Lazio, are looking to take him from us. He's only on loan, I think, and the other one is Mallorca, who's he's breath of fresh air in the team now. He's really turned things around up front with Ankle, and they make a really good pair. They look a bit like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. Remember that film?
Twins.
Sorry?
Twins.
Twins, yeah. Mariki is a really tall player, and Ankle is much shorter. Standing them side by side, yeah, it could be twins. Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger style. So we're actually down in the heart of Cala now. More graffiti, more work going on, which is good, and busy roads. It's busy roads, and it's only February. Which way you want to go down here? Right. So as the season starts, the roads will get busier. Though I was reading in the paper about hire cars, and they're going to be a little bit harder to come by. And there's expected to be a price increase. It was already ridiculous last year, but this year they're talking about a 40% hike in prices, and it's all because of a fire in a chip factory. When I said that to some friends, they had a little bit of a giggle. Fire in a chip factory, what are you talking about? Well, there's a chip factory, and I'm not sure where it is. I'm sure somebody might fill me in on that, but it makes computer chips. So we're not talking about crisps or patatas. We're talking about computer chips, and these computer chips are necessary for our modern cars. And because of the fire, there's a shortage of these chips, and so car production has slowed down, and that means the hire car companies don't have the cars that they usually send over, which is pretty sad actually. What they do is these cars come from Barcelona, I guess, and they're shipped over to Mallorca, and but simply not the cars to be sent over. So this it seems as though there will be a shortage of hire cars, and supply and demand means that the price will go up. I'm just about to get run over. Not sure where the cars are going, because there really isn't anywhere to go down here. Maybe they live here. There's some apartments here. Other bit of news for the tourists, prices seem to have gone up as well, but that doesn't seem to have stopped bookings, and the airlines and the airport are predicting the best year ever. Some might disagree with my adjective, but it's not so good, but they're predicting 31 million passenger seats this summer, and that is an awful lot of people coming to our island. and that means during the summer it could get very, very crowded. We'll have to see how everything progresses. It's really getting warm here. I'm getting quite warm getting down to the beach. Whew. And we've got people sunbathing, we've got people paddling. Can't see anybody swimming, and there's certainly nobody surfing today, but it is really, really warm down here. So yes, they're predicting a bumper year, certainly equal to and probably better than 2019, and could be breaking all sorts of records. So we'll have to wait and see. It may be that we disappear and go off to England, or maybe even somewhere else. I don't know. We'll see. We've got Easter to contend with first, because that's when our family arrive, and hopefully, if there's weather like this, that will be fantastic for them. Just look at the sea. The water is beautiful. I almost feel as I could go for a swim myself. Well, we have to head back to the car now. Anita's got a hair appointment later on, so we're going to head back. Thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. So bye for now.
Bye.